All right, I'm gonna need a gimbal for this. All right, so this is official experiment number one for my YouTube channel. Um, so yeah, welcome everyone. My name is Ralph Kuseka. I am a pharmacy student in Zimbabwe. I am 23 years old, and recently I've been thinking about a lot, and I've realized that I've went through a lot of challenges throughout my life, and I've went through a lot of highs and lows, and I'm just this person who likes to reflect on a lot and try to find the best way to do certain things in every situation that I find myself in. And this YouTube channel has been, yeah, it's been a long time coming. But as with everything, you feel like there's always the next thing that you need to do. You need to prepare yourself in some way that you have never really done before, until you realize that 3 years have passed and you've had this idea which is never really materialized. And so this is me breaking that wall of resistance that I've had towards myself. It's really hard because, like, looking at yourself filming like a video that potentially a lot of people can see on a platform as big as YouTube is a pretty scary thing. And most times you kind of you try to delay that for as long as possible because you don't know exactly how people are going to receive it. But I guess I'd rather start someday rather than never, you know? And so I had this idea of buying the ring light and a microphone when I initially had this idea, and that was months ago, even before I think I started. Oh no, it was during my first year of university. Now I'm at my second year, and I'm still working towards that idea. And so I just finally decided, screw it. Let me just do it today. Let me just start. Let me just do something, even though it's not clean, even though it's not edited, even though there's not a lot that I can add on it right now. Let me just do something and post it and use it as my introduction. Because much like the conversations that I want to have on this platform, this video is unfinished. My journey is unfinished, and I'm still learning myself every day. I'm still making a lot of mistakes. There's a lot I still don't know, but I'm a big proponent of the idea that with everything that you do in life, you're supposed to have some framework of how you approach it. So even if you end up in a place that you didn't really plan for yourself, or you didn't see yourself getting to, at least you had a framework that you stayed true to. And I think that's what really counts as purpose, you know? Like, if someone were to ask me what my purpose was, it'll be the framework that I run myself with, you know? Because sometimes you might think your purpose is to help people, but help people how? Or you might think your purpose is to entertain people, but how do you do that? There's always an extra element to whatever you want to deploy yourself into. And so taking a step back, really thinking about certain things, and trying to get at least a formula of how you approach your life, even though it's wrong. I think there's a worthwhile attempt, and that's what I'm going to be attempting to do on this channel. So, as you can probably tell, this was not planned. I was just speaking my mind, and this is going to be, I think, a running theme of this channel. I just want to take it sort of as a diary for myself. I think the next step that I want to break the barrier into is I want to do this on a walk because I've always loved walks. I think it started way back in 2021 when I was going through a lot in my life, and every day felt like a run through hell. And the only thing that could make it better was taking a walk and really just thinking about everything. And so since then, whenever I have a problem, I just take a walk and really think it through. And I feel like doing that on this channel and taking you guys with me through that process would be something that I would really enjoy. And unlike most ideas that I had for a YouTube channel, I think this would be most true to who I am and how I approach things. So yeah, if like I don't think anyone is gonna watch this, to be honest, but whenever you do watch it, however good I am at doing what I want to do, just know this is where it started and I'm pretty grateful for it. The next thing is just staying consistent. And so if you want to join the journey, you can join me. But I'm not promising any answers. I'm only promising, you know, just to feel like you have someone else who understands what you're going through. So yeah,